Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Steam Flow. Today we're checking out Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on the Steam Deck. The game just released into 1.0 yesterday after being in early access for a while now. And this is a spin-off of the original game. This one is a roguelike bullet hell game, and instead of diving with a squad, you play solo as one of the dwarves, blasting through endless waves of bugs while mining resources, leveling up your gear and trying to survive increasingly chaotic swarms. As you probably know, I really like playing these types of games on the Steam Deck, so without further ado, let's see how this one holds up. The core gameplay loop is simple but addictive. Each dive drops you into a cavern where you mine gold, nitra and other resources while fending off waves of hostile bugs. As you level up mid-run, you can pick up random upgrades that modify your weapons and gear, things like faster reloads, area of effect damage, movement speed or other passive boosts, and the further you go, the more the screen fills with enemies until it's a complete chaos. You can cash out after finishing a dive, or you can push your luck deeper for bigger rewards, and between the runs you can use your resources to upgrade gear, unlock new classes and buy permanent perks. The game has that satisfying mix of roguelike progression and quick, high intensity rounds that make it really easy to say just one more run. Now in terms of performance on the deck, I think it's pretty solid overall, though it can get a little rough in those end of run swarms. There aren't many graphical settings, just a render scale, anti-aliasing, VSync and a frame rate toggle. And for best stability, I disable everything, even the anti-aliasing, and run it at native resolution. Now with that setup, you can get 60 FPS most of the time. However, in huge swarms, it can dip to 30 or even lower FPS, and it will occasionally stutter. I think that's just the nature of bullet hell survival likes. Once there are hundreds of enemies on screen, nothing is going to save your frame rate, and this game specifically has really good production value, like the graphics are top notch for a game like this, and it running at 60 FPS most of the time, even with some dips. I think it's pretty impressive. Now I also tried Lossless Scaling and it works pretty well. The game ran at 90 FPS most of the time with no noticeable input lag or any artifacts, and even then during the biggest swarms it would still drop to around 60 to 75 FPS. So if you want smoothness, it's possible, but you'll get dips no matter what. Just look at the 60 FPS and I think you'll enjoy it for the most part. Now battery life is tricky to pin down because the game pauses whenever you level up, which makes the readings fluctuate. It really depends how long you stay on that screen and choose the next upgrade. That being said, I average between 2 hours and 30 minutes and 3 hours playing at 60 FPS and about 2 hours and 30 minutes using Lossless Scaling at 90 FPS. Thermals were pretty nice and cool the whole time. The Steam Deck stayed at or below 70 degrees and fan noise was pretty quiet too. Now the game has full controller support that works flawlessly. Aiming, movement and menus all feel great on the deck. There is no customization, however, you can't really change anything about the controls. The game is fully playable offline, which is perfect for on-the-go sessions, and I think the UI is clean, simple and fits the small screen pretty well. I didn't have any issues reading the text or anything like that. Now there are options to toggle damage numbers or reduce camera shake strength. I tried using these to improve the FPS, but they didn't have any effect on the FPS in my testing. So, final conclusion, can you play Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on the Steam Deck? Absolutely, it runs well, looks sharp, keeps thermals low, and its bite-sized runs are tailor-made for handheld gaming. The only real downside is the occasional big dips during massive swarms, but that's pretty expected for this genre. If you want to grab Deep Rock Galactic Survivor or any other game at a discount, you can check out my Instant Gaming affiliate link in the description. You can use it to support the channel and you can save some money while you do it. And if you want more tested Steam Deck settings and verdicts, don't forget to follow my Steam Curator page where I write short reviews and conclusions for all the games I test on Steam Deck. You can also support the channel for free by just liking this video and subscribing for more Steam Deck content. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video.